The highlights of today's defense news, 5th of June 25. F-21 takes the spotlight as India explores its next big fighter jet buy. DRDO to soon issue an expression of interest for AMCA. Hindustan Aeronautics getting ready to bid through a consortium. India and Norway agree to team up for boosting green maritime technologies. In the global highlights, Rolls-Royce engines to power South Korea's Ulsan warships. UK MOD announces four-company consortium for Spiral 3 of Project Tampa. A look at the news in detail. Indian Air Force is actively pursuing modernization of its fighter fleet with a major procurement program underway that has attracted leading global aerospace contenders. Among the prominent offers, the F-21 proposed by Lockheed Martin has recently taken the spotlight as a tailored solution for India's evolving defense needs. India's quest for new fighters is part of the multi-role fighter aircraft program, which aims to acquire 114 jets through an open tender. The contenders include Russia's fifth generation Sukhoi 57, France's Rafale, of which India already operates two squadrons, the US's F-35 and F-21. Other platforms include the F-15X, Eurofighter Typhoon, Saab Gripen, and MiG-35. Lockheed Martin's F-21 is a uniquely configured advanced variant of the F-16 platform designed specifically for India's requirements. Unlike the F-35, which the US is not currently offering in the MRFA tender, the F-21 is positioned as an affordable, high-capability 4.5 generation fighter that fits between India's lighter Tejas and heavier twin-engine jets. The key features of the F-21: advanced AESA radar, upgraded cockpit and mission computer, compatibility with both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions, customizations to meet Air Force's operational needs. Lockheed Martin, in partnership with Tata Group, is committed to manufacturing the F-21 in India. It is expected to cost around $100 million per jet, with the potential for price adjustments based on customizations. The Aeronautical Development Agency will be releasing an expression of interest to invite bids for selecting a production partner for the AMCA, a 5.5 generation stealth fighter jet. The EoI is specifically designed to tap into India's expanding aerospace ecosystem, offering domestic companies opportunities to participate in the manufacturing and supply chain for the AMCA program. Several Indian firms, including Tata Advanced Systems, Larsen and Toubro, Mahindra Aerospace, Dynamatic Technologies, Bharat Forge, Sansera Engineering, Azad Engineering, Acquis, and Godrej Aerospace, already supply components and systems to global aircraft manufacturers such as Boeing and Airbus. International aerospace companies like Pratt& Whitney, Rolls-Royce, and Collins Aerospace are also increasing their sourcing from India, reflecting the country's growing stature in the global supply chain. Hindustan Aeronautics, traditionally the sole licensee for manufacturing fighter jets for the Air Force, is preparing to bid for the AMCA contract through a consortium model. HAL has already solicited proposals from indigenous companies and is currently evaluating 24 responses to form a consortium for the AMCA program. In this model, HAL will act as the lead partner, while other private firms will be allocated equity shares based on their financial and technical contributions. India and Norway have agreed to collaborate on green maritime technologies, focusing on electric ferries, ship recycling, and sustainable shipping. The key areas of cooperation include electrification of ferry systems inspired by Norway's successful implementation, ship recycling with India's Alang Ship Recycling Yard being a potential site for joint initiatives, smart logistics and digital port ecosystems, leveraging AI-driven port management, alternative fuels such as LNG, hydrogen, and electric propulsion, ocean renewable energy, including wind and tidal power. India is keen to partner with Norway to optimize its inland waterways and manufacture electric ferries for global demand. The collaboration aligns with India's Maritime India Vision 2030 and Norway's Green Voyage 2050 initiative. DRDO is working on enhancing the Akash missile systems by developing innovative propulsion fuels to extend its range and efficiency without requiring costly redesigns. Alternative propulsion fuels are being explored to improve the missile's speed, maneuverability, and effective range. The fuel upgrade will strengthen India's layered air defense architecture, complementing systems like MRSAM and ballistic missile defense. The focus is on optimizing the ramjet sustainer motor, which propels the missile after its initial boost. These fuel upgrades aim to increase thrust and burn efficiency, allowing the missile to intercept threats at longer distances. The approach avoids major structural modifications, saving time and resources. Now let's talk a little bit about the Akash missile system and its features. The Akash missile system is a medium-range surface-to-air missile developed by DRDO. It is designed to neutralize aerial threats such as fighter jets, cruise missiles, and drones. Its key features: it is a mobile surface-to-air missile. Its operational range is between 25 to 30 kilometers. Its speed is between Mach 2.5 to Mach 3.5, that is up to 4,200 kilometers per hour. Its average altitude coverage is 100 meters to 18 kilometers. Its warhead is 60 kilograms high explosive pre-fragmented conventional or nuclear with radio proximity fuse. The guidance system is a command guidance with digital autopilot and active radar homing. The engine is a solid booster with air-augmented rocket and ramjet sustainer motor. The launch platform is mounted on T-72 BMP-2 Tata LPTA 3138 8x8 trucks, and the radar system is Rajendra 3D Passive Electronically Scanned Array PISA radar. The simultaneous engagement, it can track 64 targets and engage 12 simultaneously. Electronic countermeasures, that is the ECCM, it is built in anti-jamming capability variants. Now Akash 1S features an indigenous seeker for improved accuracy. Akash Prime enhanced radar homing and maneuverability. Akash NG next generation variant with extended range and faster reaction time. It is fully mobile, capable of protecting moving convoys. It's deployed by the Army and Air Force for air defense. It's cost-effective alternative to imported missile systems, saving 34,500 crores in foreign exchange. Now some global news. The Republic of Korean Navy has selected Rolls-Royce to supply propulsion systems for its Ulsan class frigates. This supports the integration of the London-based company's proven MT-30 marine gas turbine, associated controllable pitch propellers, and diesel generator sets. The package will be fitted into all 6 next-generation Ulsan warships outlined in Seoul's $3 billion investment announced in 2021. The Korean shipbuilder Hanwha Ocean will assemble the first 2 vessels under the initiative. Once equipped, a 4-set diesel generator from the suite will power the Ulsan's electric motors, constructed in partnership with Korean defense contractor STX Engines. The UK Ministry of Defence has awarded a contract for Spiral 3 of Project Tampa to a 4-company consortium consisting of Rheinmetall, BAE Systems, Land, NP Aerospace, Babcock and Thales. What is Spiral 3 of Project Tampa? Project Tampa is the UK MOD's additive manufacturing program aimed at advancing 3D printing technologies for military applications. It is the 3rd phase of this initiative, focusing on proving the resilience of the supply chain by ensuring all consortium members can 3D print parts to the same standard. The project is divided into 2 parts. Spiral 3A UK companies and original equipment manufacturers will collaborate with small medium enterprises to produce identical parts. Spiral 3B, the consortium will expand its supply chain to the US, ensuring international standardization of 3D printed components. The strategic collaboration with US. The US Department of Defense is working alongside the UK MOD on Spiral 3B, running a parallel project called Allied Additive Manufacturing Interoperability. The goal is to create a joint UK US report on global additive manufacturing standards. Let's have a look at what will be the likely key benefits of Spiral 3. Resilient military supply chain, ensuring critical parts for tanks, aircraft, and naval vessels can be 3D printed on site. Reduce dependence on traditional manufacturing, minimizing delays in overseas procurement and production. Stronger UK US defense collaboration, aligning UK's efforts with the US Department of Defense on international AM standards. Lower maintenance cost, extending the lifespan of military equipment by enabling rapid localized repairs. The role of allied additive manufacturing interoperability, the US counterpart to Spiral 3, AMI, is focused on joint defense AM standardization between the UK and the US. The final goal is a formal UK US defense report establishing a global framework for military 3D printing interoperability. Military forces worldwide are leveraging 3D printing for various defense applications, enhancing logistics, maintenance, and combat readiness. Some of the notable projects: U.S. Army's deployable fabrication labs. U.S. Army has set up mobile 3D printing labs that allow soldiers to manufacture spare parts in the field, reducing reliance on traditional supply chains. U.S. Navy's shipboard 3D printing. The U.S. Navy has installed 3D printers on warships, enabling on demand production of replacement components, minimizing downtime. U.S. Air Force's fighter jet maintenance. The U.S. Air Force uses 3D printing for aircraft repairs, including visor brackets and chest padding for flight crew helmets. China's PLA drone delivered 3D printers. The People's Liberation Army Navy has suggested drone delivered 3D printers to manufacture spare parts at remote locations. 3D printed runways for military airfields. U.S. Air Force is developing 3D printed runway mats for expeditionary airfields, replacing outdated aluminum sheets. Seamless Hull project, largest metal 3D printer. The U.S. Army Ground Vehicle Systems Center is constructing a 9-meter long metal 3D printer to produce combat vehicle hulls, reducing the production time. NATO standardization of military 3D printing. NATO allies are working on standardized additive manufacturing protocols, ensuring interoperability across defense forces. These projects highlight how 3D printing is transforming military logistics, maintenance, and combat operations. That's all the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.